Hey guys, welcome back to the shop and welcome to Saturday. So it's a Saturday short. Today we're going to talk about Ryobi's hybrid tools. Let's talk about them. Alright, what do I mean by hybrid tools? Well, first and foremost, these are all tools that are part of Ryobi's 18 volt 1 Plus line. So your 18 volt batteries will work in any of the tools we're going to talk about today. But because they're hybrid, they have a little trick up their sleeve. As you can see, they have two ports in the back. Let me hold that there where you can see it. One port you're used to. It's where your battery goes. You put the battery in and the light lights. I'll hold that away from you. But you have another option. You can take and plug these into main power and it works without the battery. So they're hybrid. So they're dual powered. So what does that mean, and why would you need something like this? Well, to be honest, they only make about a dozen tools that are considered hybrid. And most of the tools are tools that you would expect to be used for continuous use for a long period of time, which is why they put the outlet in there. I mean, sometimes people run fans for quite a long time while you're trying to cool something off, or you got a hot spell. You're trying to air out a basement after it flooded, something. You're just working in an area and it's hot and you're working all day and you want a fan. If you have power, great, plug it in. But if you don't, throw a battery in there and let it run. This thing will run for an amazing long time on a 4 amp hour battery. I know for a fact because this little tool has a trick up its sleeve. If you're a golfer, guys, this is hilarious, but this little slot right here, you put this over the windshield of your cart and you got a fan. And that 4 amp hour battery lasts an 18-hole match. So that is a neat little trick that has nothing to do with woodworking or using tools at all. But if you're a golfer and you play in the summer in the heat, that thing is awesome. But let's talk a little bit more about tools and what we really buy them for. Like I said, these tools are more for things that run all day. Lights. There's 4 different lights that I found on Ryobi's site that are hybrid. One of them is a smaller, like flashlight type thing, but the other 3 are big work lights. There's the tripod mounted one, there's this one, and a couple other work light type things. There's 2 fans. There's a bigger 16-inch fan as well as this fan. There is a snake, a drain auger. A 50-foot drain auger. My thinking here is your battery dies and you got that thing 50 foot down a drain, you can plug it in to reel it back in. Maybe that's the use case for that. There's a soldering iron, and I don't quite understand the soldering iron other than maybe a soldering iron to get the heat uses a lot of power and kills a battery quickly. I'm guessing there, guys. If you have the soldering iron, let us know. Why is that a good use case for a hybrid? That's the one I really didn't quite get. There's also a transfer pump, which, obviously if you have a flood and you have no power, it's nice to be able to throw batteries in there and get some water moving. But when the power comes back on, if you still have to move water, go ahead and plug it in. Then it can run all night. So good use cases for a hybrid tool. Obviously, they have 225 tools in the 18-volt line now, and they don't all have this feature. But this is an awesome little feature to have both ports for certain tools that could run for a very long time. The other tools that they have is they have some yard tools that are hybrid. I found a link, not on their site, for a string trimmer. But maybe it's not sold anymore. That's why it wasn't on their site. But they do on their site have a 16-inch lawnmower that runs on 18 volts, which I was surprised they had an 18-volt lawnmower. I didn't even know that. Now, obviously, this is for townhomes, very small yard type of situations. But it's hybrid. So if your battery only does 70% of your yard, you don't want to buy another battery, plug it in and mow your yard. Finish it up with the battery when you want to. You have the options. That's what's neat about these tools. Now, obviously, not all tools need to be hybrid, but the ones that could use this kind of a feature, Ryobi thought about it and put them into it. So I think it's a great way to go for a certain type of tool. So if you're shopping for a tool, like that transfer pump, and you're looking at different pumps, maybe go with one that has the option to run on a battery. Now, that pump only pumps about 350 gallons an hour, according to their website. You might need to move more water. I don't know. I don't know if that's a lot. I'm not a plumber, but I don't know how powerful that pump is, but you have choices. Here's what I'm trying to say, guys. The hybrid tools in the 18 volt 1 plus line obviously can give you some advantages over just a battery operated tool. That's the message for this video. And because it's a Saturday short, I'm going to actually be short and come in at 10 minutes this time. So thanks for watching. I hope you liked this video. If you did, please hit the like button and subscribe. As always, have a great day, and we'll see you in the next one.